Oh yeah, crowdsourcing paid off. This is completely unrelated. But there was a song that Stephanie showed me when we were driving, but of course when you're driving you can't like make any kind of note of something. And I kept thinking about the song, but I couldn't exactly remember the lyrics. And I also didn't know the band in advance. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like paraphrasing it on Twitter. And like this is the, because like I've literally like already spent too much time trying to look this up. Also I see I see that there is a chest over here. I spent too much time trying to look this up, and it was pissing me off a little bit. But I also didn't want to ask Stephanie again, because I've already asked her before. Yep. But I paraphrased the lyrics really badly on Twitter, and then fucking people find it, and you're like, yeah, there we go. It's like if you can't figure out something, even via Googling, then the next advantage is just to have an audience. So pro tip, everybody, just get a following on Twitter, and then whenever you can't resolve questions by Googling it, you can resolve them by asking your audience. It's easy. It definitely doesn't take years to get to that point or anything. It's definitely a realistic solution for everyone who's not me. That was funny though. It's cathartic to just finally have an answer for something that's bugging you. So right, this is gonna bother me. Speaking of things that are gonna just bother me in the back of my head continuously, there's a goddamn thing right there, but I can't get it. I can't get it until I get the ability to like swim or something. So it's just gonna taunt me. Alright, Fee. Where do we leave off? Since I can't get the potion. Objective. Based off information from the goddess statue within the Earth Temple, there is a 90% probability that Zelda has headed to Linear Province. Southwest. Shut up. There's more information than I asked for. I wouldn't mind talking to her if she had things to say. Like, oh, Fee, let's have some character development. Let's have a chat. It's like, no. So then when she just keeps talking, I'm just like, but you're not gonna say anything. What's this? What's this? Yeah, it's the southwest one. Is this yellow one? There's no other chest icons anywhere. Just get rid of that real quick. And head towards the other one. New zone, who dis? I really wanted to help my friend get his stamina potion. Ah! Ah! It is interesting to me that there was once a Zelda game with a quest log, and then I think there was never a quest log ever again until Breath of the Wild? I haven't played it for a while. It's been like 3 years now, I guess, but I think I remember Breath of the Wild having a quest log, but before that, I think the only Zelda to have a quest log was Majora's Mask. And that was somewhat less of a quest log and more of an event log for a bunch of NPCs, but it was basically functionally a quest log. In fact, yeah, it was a quest log. Oh, it auto-proceeded without me reading it. Hope it wasn't important. It probably wasn't. This arid region was transformed into a desert over the course of several hundred years. Oh, wow. Okay, this time we're taking up an even smaller chunk of the zone shown on the map. At first you're like, that's only 3 zones, that doesn't seem like it's gonna last very long, but each time I go to one, it lasts less time. My projections show that Zelda must have traveled through this area. Yeah, that was also an unmarked... Yeah, they keep doing that. Shut up! I don't want directions. I'm just gonna explore, and I'll find it anyway, because it'll be in part of the area I can get to. But there's a weird thing with Fee. She keeps having unmarked, Let's turn off dowsing so it doesn't annoy me with sounds. Hey, you. Keep an eye out for that. There's a chest over there. I can't set waypoints from this camera angle, can I? That's not until Breath of the Wild. I can see why it would... Like, this game has the vertical beams of light and the first-person aiming thing. I can see where you would... why the very next game would then be like, yeah, get to a high point like this one, look down over there and be like, oh, a chest, and then you go, ploop, and it like puts a beacon there, and then you try to figure out how to walk there. God, Breath of the Wild, such a clever game. It's just such a good... What the fuck? It's My estimates indicate that this object has been broken for many years. I am unable to analyze the content of its speech at this time. I'm having some annoying issues with Fee where she keeps proceeding automatically. Usually it's press A to continue, but very randomly during certain scenes it won't be press A to continue. It'll just end, and I'll be like, wait, stop, why? I trusted you, and you betrayed that trust. This is just infinite bombs. That's good news. Hit. Ah! That wasn't very valuable. Must be the local guys. Are we done with the Mogmars? Magmoors? I think they're Mogmars. I think it's O then A, because I think Magmoor is Metroid. But you can see my confusion that there's two similar sounding names in two Nintendo first-party properties. Although technically Metroid's developed by not Nintendo usually these days. Or at least the Prime is. Prime's Retro Studios? I think the same people that made some of the Donkey Kong games people really like.
Go on, get out of here.
It's dumb, but I'm kind of hoping that we have a reunion tour. Which I think we will. I feel like the game structurally might be setting up the idea that we might revisit these locations again later. For reasons other than just being like, here's the two things you couldn't do yet because you didn't have the right items yet. Because the map is very small. If you look at the map, like the overworld map, it's only 3 locations. So I feel like we're gonna go back to these places after I have the tablet constructed and do some whatever the next objective is. That's my idea. No! I need to be more sneaky than that. And I'm kind of hoping that's the case just because I want more Mogmar stuff, honestly. Like, oh, these guys are neat. And I'll never see them again after this game. And that kind of makes me sad. But it's always Ritos, Zoras, and Gorons. And sometimes, Koroks? And Kokiri? And the Sheikah. There are a decent number of groups. Maybe it's because they only exist in early timeline Zelda, which is also sad because that means they're extinct now in later games. I don't like any of these thoughts. Oh, that'd be a real bummer if you find out that they only exist in extreme prequel games from here on out, and you'll just never see them again. Otherwise, that's just a sad idea. Like, oh, we don't talk about the Mogmars. They all because they all died. Sup? That's gonna blow up in my face. Did you just eat that? He did. They eat bombs. Okay. Aha, I am supposed to be doing this. Can I pull? I can pull. It's not satisfying though. So now that we've got the opening, Yep. Yeah. Good thing there's a bunch of these lying around. Whoa, why did it blow up on, why did that blow up early? Ooh, jelly blob. I don't think it's that surprising though that like, as somebody whose favorite movie is Dark Crystal and who likes werewolves and shit, I just like creature designs. And I found that one really appealing. In particular, what stood out to me is when I googled Mogmar's blow up. I was curious about art and like fan art and stuff. I found that there was this one artist that did a really good job at sketching them in a way that looked like a Brian Froud art. I'm like, wow, that looks like it's straight out of his sketchbooks, which I have. I have all this extended universe Dark Crystal comics, which there's a lot of, by the way. At this point, not a huge amount, not like MCU or anything, but like there's Dark Crystal like comic trilogies. There's like 3 of them so far, and in particular the prequel trilogy was done by Brian Froud, who was also involved in the creature design in the original Dark Crystal movie, and has this whole history of making like fantasy children's like creature designs. How do I get the reward, I wonder? Wait, I can just do this, can I? And when I looked at the Mogmars, that I pause every single time because of the confusion of the name similarity. When I looked into those, I found like a really good like pencil looking art that looked like something from the Brian Froud sketchbook. I found one of those at random. Like I was on a trip with family and we walked into like one of those like tourist locations that just kind of sells like trinkets and furniture and weird items that's like eclectic decorations. And I usually just kind of look around bemused and just like, there's some neat things to look at here, but I don't really have a space to decorate, and it's almost never my style anyway. But I found a weird pile of books, and in them there was just like Brian Froud's sketchbook, and I was like, what? This is a thing that's sold in stores? Just a bunch of drawings by this specific artist. All right, that's hyper specific to my interests, but also a really random fucking find. Next to like some incense. Is that a demographic? Hit. Explode. The preference for Dark Crystal probably seems weird, because like when I did the podcast, I was recommending all these movies where bad things happen to people in the woods. And some of them are dark comedies and some of them are just dark, and a lot of the stuff I like is distressing. But you know, favorite's a weird thing. It's often nostalgic, like a particular thing you like imprinted on as a child, and like it's just kind of gonna permanently be a thing that your mind always goes back to, whether or not you fully understand why. So I will always have a thing for Dark Crystal. And so I'll randomly say Gelfling in a screeching voice for seemingly no reason in random playthroughs here and there. And I won't even explain it half the time. Please? I'm fucking fascinated by the fact that that movie was made with no spoken words originally. And I only found that out like in the last few years. It had no English dialogue. It was all made up language. Like Pokemon, like those parts of Pokemon, like the Charizard where his head gets stuck sketch in the Pokemon movie, where nobody speaks words the entire video. It makes sense because you can understand the entire story visually. Well, that didn't work. Something opens that door. All right, let's try you. What's your deal? What's up? They hover now. Oh my god. You must construct additional pylons. I wasn't expecting that. Like, I had theories. I thought it might power the rails or something, or open the doors. I did not expect it to fucking reanimate the entire local area and all of its life therein. Holy crap. Whee! How do I get out? How do I get out? How do I get out? Does it have to be moving? Bomb bowling. Oh. What was that? That looks fucking neat, actually. Chop. Oh. It is itself a local power source. And they're oh. An ancient flower. Legends say this beautiful flower flourished in the ancient past. Supposedly it glows in the dark. Oh. Huh. There's a particular fixation on digging in this game, isn't there? Like, we've already met the diggers, and they gave me a digging item. And yet the next place I go to is a bunch of diggers again. The time shift stones power us, as well as the machines we use. Vreep. That's why we have to stay hard at work, Soup. I am able to confirm that a time shift has occurred within this space. Any impact to the blue stones creates a sustained temporal distortion field in the surrounding area. Readings show that this area is in a past time state. Does it also make you a member of the past? Like, did it make you younger? How does this work? I'm fine. I didn't blink out of existence. You're interested in the time shift zones? Then you should take a tour of Linnea mining facilities, Zoop. They got a little robo eye and a little. What? Oop. Maybe throw? Yes, actually. Huh. Anyway, back to these guys, because I didn't talk to them. Don't worry, I didn't forget. I just kind of wasn't sure how to get out of this thing. Oh. Oh, if you push in a perpendicular direction, it kind of does stop moving? Oh no. I thought I was bringing life to this place and that they would then successfully mine the resources. And then once they mined the resources, they'd be able to successfully, like, get things going again. And sustain themselves, but they just went and failed again. What an eye-catching thing. Oh, it's making noises. Is that just cosmetic, or is that a time limit before it expires again? I'm not sure. There's a minecart for transporting time shift stones. Zip. They're not for human use, so get lost. Zip. Do not interfere with mining operations. Stop talking to me, Zerp. The minecart in front of the door is going to pass through here, so it's dangerous for you to be there, Zerp. Maybe you should go away, Zip. Where did you come from? We're here collecting time shift stones and transporting them to Legend mining facility. Stay away from the blue stones. They're too dangerous for humans. So I'm a human, not an elf? I think I'm an elf, aren't I? Link generally is, I think. Maybe they just don't know the difference, or I don't know. Maybe it's not a substantial difference to begin with. I mean, I got the ears. Usually the other guys don't have the ears. You got money, I guess. These strange things have started attacking us recently. We don't have any weapons to defend ourselves. So if they attack, we're fried. They definitely look like they're wearing Midna's hat. Or something similar. Like they're going for something like that. Huh? You looking for work? Is it? And get rid of that funny looking hat and come back with a helmet. One rupee. Congratulations. I wonder if all those items would have come down if they were still up there. I don't know. They don't look like they're moving. But maybe there's a way to make them move. Keep stocked. What? No, that way. What? No, don't get out. So it is automatic. I guess me just holding down a perpendicular direction signaled to that I wanted to hop out, so it stopped or something? Huh. Otherwise my character hops out automatically. You guys... Oh, does hitting this one make the other field go away? Oh, poor guys. Let's try not to overthink the time thing though, because I might lose my mind a little bit. It's time for bomb basketball. Skyward Sword has bomb basketball. Hit. Hit. No. Hit. 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 Just make it. Yay, it was close enough. Ooh. This is where my completionism is rewarded. Like, why are you doing that? You can already get across. Yeah, but what if there's some reason to do it? But also half the time you just do it because you feel like it kind of. Oh, there's money in that one too, actually. So these are not treated like platforms. Your character does not hop from one to the other. Which is unfortunate because that'd be useful. Money, 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 money. I'm gonna drown. I'm gonna drown. Oh no. Okay, I'm fine. I said drown. I guess... I mean, I think it is drowning. I don't think it has to be water for you to drown. I suppose. I guess you drown in quicksand, yeah. In fact, that's, yeah, that sounds like a familiar phrase. Die! I tried to escape, but I failed. Ooh. Ooh. Hello, cool ant. Yeah, yeah, yeah. How do I aim? There we go. Lanayru ant. It said these ants stored water deep in their nests, allowing them to thrive even in the intensity of the open desert. I fucking carefully aimed and lined up that shot and completely whiffed it anyway. Yeah. There we go. It's it's really hard. Like, it doesn't quite one-to-one in a way that makes sense to my brain. So like the net doesn't really end up where I think it's gonna end up. You got a red rupee. You got a red rupee, didn't you? You took that red rupee. You took that red rupee, turned it blue. That would be less money. I realize. His reds are 20. Frogs are back. A little surprised this is the particular enemy that gets reused. I guess his element changes though. So now they're thunder enemies where they used to be something else. Is that a... That looks like an NPC or something, doesn't it? Or plants? What's the deal? Can I bowl it? Or just put it down? Or just murder it, I guess? What? What was the purpose of that? Why is there a bush I can pick up? Like, I guess it's like a tumbleweed. Ha 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 ha! Oh god, I missed. Bye. They sometimes have loot. I guess you could pick up bushes and throw them in the first Zelda games in 2D. Seeing it in 3D, that was so weird. I feel like it's never come up before. Am I supposed to do something with my light? Ka! Nope. Die, I guess. I don't feel like I'm accomplishing much here. Besides getting in danger. Oh yeah, there's a cave entrance up there. That's accessible from there. I can push that forward a bit, but why? Uh-oh. No heart. This is so strange and specific, I have to assume there's a reason to do it? Maybe I can drop something from up there and it lands there? But even then, where am I going to take it? The rail doesn't go anywhere. Maybe there's more rail when you get to the past? The past? Yeah, because it just stops there. But at the same time, there's this whole area up here. Restock. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe... I don't think I observed this in the other area though, so I could be wrong, but maybe if I get one of those crystals by dropping it via that hole up there, it lands on the cart, and then it creates a ring around the cart that's now the past. And maybe in the past there was a rail, because the rail just stops, but like you'd expect there to be rail here, and there's not. So maybe that's part of that. Oh yeah, look at that, there's even this guy here. Like, you can probably make it the past around here. I'm sitting here uncovering rail. I think I'm onto something, yeah. So you probably drop it from up here, wherever that is, because I haven't been there yet. It lands there, the rail then manifests, and then I push it up here. Or I'll just ride it, because it does it on its own. And once it's around here, this guy will get revived, and then go through that door. For now, hopefully this is my answers.